What up, guys? Mr. X4 Studios back again. This time with the Recon class. It is 15 to 10 right now, so it is 9:45. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, I'm doing this sniping video. Note that this is actually two different. What is it called? Only two takes. No, two cuts. I think that's what it's called. Because I did so much sniping in the beta trying to unlock the M40, and I knew the M40 wasn't much better than the CLR6 or whatever it's called, but I just wanted to know the feel, and I didn't unlock it. I probably won't unlock it, but you know, there's just so much gameplay to do that I didn't want to like take a bunch of different cuts. I mean, I didn't even get that many kills, honestly. I just got a lot of points capping flags and doing other stuff. Like, these are some of the better kills, but they're a bit spread apart, which is unfortunate. I mean, but still. It's not bad gameplay. I mean, it's a bit boring, but I guess you're here for the commentary. So you can see I was using the Barrett, which is one of the power weapons. I love this gun. I wish I could spawn in with it. It just feels so right. It feels like the Call of Duty Barrett. It feels even better than the COD Barrett. Honestly, this gun just feels so good. I wish I could have it eternally. And you know what? I can't, but one day when Battlefield 4 is hacked to shit like COD 4 right now, maybe I will have it eternally. Alright, let's get on to the actual video. Alright, starting off the change, the biggest one is the snipers are getting more one-hit kills now, because the basic damage of the snipers is now changed to 104 rather than the original, like, what, 90 something. So it is every part of the body is a one-hit kill. I think that includes limbs, because the limbs have like a 0.9 multiplier, and if you have 104, you're still getting over 100. So I'm fairly certain at close range, you're still gonna get that kill. Now, I don't know when the drop-off is. Actually, I have my phone on me. I could go on SimThick, but I don't really want to. That might delay some time. So, I can probably say the drop-off is probably between 10 to 30 meters somewhere. I know that's a large range, or I know that's a wide range of drop-offs. It's just, can't think of it exactly. I would have to say probably a little less than 20, but, I mean, just in case. But I hated sniping in the beta. I mean, to tell you my opinion, this isn't like, when I'm doing these videos for, like, the beta and stuff, I'm not using really hard facts. Like, some of the, obviously, like, numbers and stuff, those are mostly hard facts, but, like, these are mostly opinionated videos. So I'm just gonna say I hated sniping in the beta. Like, I just sucked at it. In Battlefield 3, I was an awesome sniper. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. The whole one-hit kill thing at the head, I was used to that because of Battlefield Play for Free. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. It was harder because this is a console, so it's like, you can't really aim as well. I'm guessing on PC it's better, but still. In Battlefield 3, I was awesome at sniping. In this game, I suck. Just look, I can't even make this shot. And, obviously, it's hard to snipe when someone's moving around, but still, look at this guy. He's not even, like, moving around that much. He's just barely walking, so it's kind of pissing me off. And I really didn't want to snipe. Now, as far as the sniper rifles themselves, though, they're not, like, the bolt time seems good. I'm not sure how it is. I would imagine it's probably around 46 rounds per minute. That's, like, a standard bolt time in Battlefield 3. Or, actually, that's that's about a standard bolt time in Battlefield 3. The scope on this weapon looks really weird. It's not taking up much scope room. It looks more like an ACOG weapon. It feels really weird. I just really dislike that. It makes me really uncomfortable as well. Now, new feature that I love about the Recon class as well is that you can also have the a zeroing in feature. Now, if you don't know what this is, in real life, snipers aren't like these snipers. In real life snipers, these snipers are more like DMRs, or like marksmen. Even though there's a class for that, these snipers are more like the designated marksman, or the designated marksman of a squad. They usually take out more medium range targets. And real snipers, they do, sometimes they'll do half a mile shots. Like, in extreme cases they'll do more than that, but in most cases, real snipers, depending on what your mission is, as far as support goes, that means you'll have to be very far away from the enemy machine gun if they're firing down on your squad, which could mean like half a mile away. So they have to adjudge. They usually go in a squad of 2. One person is spotter, who has a very powerful binocular, which can detect wind and other shifts. Now, you don't really have a rangefinder. There's an option. The personal laser designator is similar. It is a rangefinder and a SOFLAM, basically, but you have to pull it out. But what you can do, if you click down on the D-pad, and this is on Xbox, on PS3 it's like down on the other thing, whatever the stupid PS3 thing is called, it'll zero it in for you, which means it'll adjust for the bullet drop. like it won't adjust perfectly. It'll adjust for a certain range. So the options are like 200, 300, 400, 500, and 1,000 meters, I believe. Um, and then also it also gives you a 14 times variable zoom scope. And okay, and then as you see, the snipers now get C4, which is amazing. Personally, I think every class should get C4, but I mean, I might. It was like a different. I won't explain it now, but basically I was saying like before how every class should get C4, but their C4 roles should be different and they should get different options. But you know, I'll save that for a different day, or I might not even touch on it. Um, but yeah, I like that Recons get C4, and I like that they get the motion balls back. Now, I didn't play much of Bad Company 2. I remember back in the day I might have played some at my friend's house, because I remember the greenish HUD at the bottom right-hand corner for the ammo and stuff. I know I definitely played some before, but I mainly know a lot of stuff from Bad Company because of Battlefield Play for Free, and the motion balls are really good. I'm glad they brought them back. Oh, so basically now if you unlock the carbine from the what is it called, the engineer class, you can basically make a spec ops class. Carbine suppress plus recon ball plus C4 equals detecting enemies and planting C4 behind walls. That is an awesome recon class. Or you can also unlock the DMRs with the by playing recon, and what that'll do is you'll be able to get DMRs, which are basically all the semi-auto rifles similar to the SKS. I don't know if they're gonna classify like the 50 damage rifles as a DMR or as a sniper. I would imagine they're probably going to do that for sniper, but who knows. Yeah, so you can make better recon spec ops classes, because right now recon class is more of, oh, you can spot enemies at long range and then you can support snipe for your team, but it's not necessarily reconnaissance. But now with this, you can actually do first recon. Oh yeah, and then another thing is the DMRs are really nice. You can unlock those by playing this, and then it's really nice to also have the engineer stuff. Now, one of the best features of the Recon, and I feel this will be underlooked a bit, is that Recons can lock on with their laser designator. Now, here's the problem: when back in Battlefield 3, you wouldn't have that many missiles that could lock onto lasers, and you wouldn't have the SOFLAM was so immobile that barely anyone used the combination. Like sometimes me and my friend would go on Firestorm, me, Alex, and Justin would go on Firestorm, SOFLAM, and then 2 javelins. Sometimes that would work, but you know, most of the time that it was kind of hard because you know the javelin wasn't like the javelin was powerful, but they would flare. And in this game, it's amazing. Like, you don't need a javelin. You have the RPG, and if your sniper locks onto an enemy vehicle, it's gone. Like, they can flare, they can extinguish, but that's their one flare before it respawns. Because you can load your RPG, and if it keeps the lock on, that bird is gone, dude. It's gonna get destroyed by your RPG, which I love. I always hated like helicopters and jets, and I'm glad they're gonna be killed instantly by my missiles of death. Yep, that's basically how I see it. And you know, I understand it probably needs to be nerfed. I talked about that in my engineer video a bit, but as far as the sniper thing goes, it shouldn't be nerfed. If they nerf anything, it should be the RPG rather than the PLD, because I think that's one of the more better features of the sniper, and it also promotes teamwork. You know, it means like if you hop in a game with your friend, you don't necessarily have to run a stinger or a javelin. You can just run the RPG, and your friend can run a PLD. You're the ultimate destroyer combo. Now, what we did was we actually had 3 engineers and 2 recons, which was amazing in one of the rounds. I don't think I'm using that gameplay right now. I don't, it was amazing. If you can get your friends to do that, you'll have a blast. It's an awesome time just taking out enemy vehicles, showing other kids that they suck and you're better than them and that they can suck it, and yeah. And yeah, that's about it. In the final game, I don't know what other gadgets Recon's going to have. I can imagine they're probably going to get something like the MAV back. I don't think the Tugs is coming back. Personally, the motion balls are probably going to just stick as being the motion device. But that's about it. I'll just let the gameplay finish out, and this has been MrX4, signing out.